This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
And I look at the Dolphins. I'm not going to all of a sudden the season is over. The team is done. Fire everybody. They've done a hell of a job already in turning this thing around. I'm not going to panic about one game. It was terrible. And where I got to lay a lot of the blame for Chris Grier and for Brian Flores is probably the plan on the offensive line is the center of it all. And I talked about it yesterday, which I'm sure nobody's been talking about it because we're usually ahead of the curve on most people in this town when it comes to the Dolphins. They screwed up, dude. They put too many young guys. I am all in for their plan on developing the line, but they needed a base. And they needed to spend some money on some free agents. Do something. You had to do a better job of creating some balance on the line. And I'm a Jesse Davis fan as a sixth man. That's what he should be. The sixth man on the team. I mean, that's what when you have Jesse Davis starting, then that tells me your line isn't good enough. And I get it. Eichenberg is young as hell, and he's going to make a ton of mistakes, but I'd rather Eichenberg make the mistakes and learn because he has a future. Jesse Davis is not your future. God bless him. He's willing to play every position that you need. That's why I like him. But he's a fill-in guy. He's a stopgap. He's not an everyday starter. I'm sorry. He's going to do a solid job for you on his best days, but he's not going to ever be a dominant guy. He's never going to be a difference maker on the line. He's a great sixth man. Love him as a sixth man. So if you're going to go about this, and this was the plan because it's not just Grier drafting them, it's Flo approving that this is the plan because they both, have to agree on this. So their plan to use all these young guys has backfired badly on them because it's really hard for them to lean on any kind of experience because there is none. And that's a problem. And that's been a problem for this team. And then the bigger problem for Grier and for Flo is that this offensive line issue has been going on for years. And it's not their fault, the stuff that went on 5, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. This is a problem that they've inherited. And so Dolph fans have been beaten down so badly with losses, with poor management, with all those things, that any little trip up just triggers the ultimate overreaction. And that's what you're getting now. Because people, they have short-term memories. Last year they were 0-2 and they bounced back. So they're 1-1 now. Yesterday was a loss. That's all. I know it was 35-0, but it was a loss. Somehow or another, you figure out a way to win next week against the Raiders, everything's forgotten. You're 2-1. You know what I mean? So that's why I can't really overreact on what's been going on with the Dolphins. It was terrible. It was ugly. They're